program.
Who are you? You don't know. Don't tell me. Oh, how? 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 Oh, how?
Well, we've done a couple releases for Tuning Spork now. We did the Jive Conspiracy EP and the Chase the Devil EP. You know, we met Jay, you know, he's over here in Chicago, and you know, Jay approached us with the idea, you know, that they were going to do another mix project, and you know, they wanted to bring us on board, Wasted Chicago Youth. It started out we were going to just do a regular mix CD, and then we were like, well, you know, what if we did something a little further and you know, did it live at the Smart Bar?
Pretty excited about it. The first one was done by Jay himself, the second one was Dan Curtin. And the idea that we had was not only to make it a live mix, as in we're going to use turntables to mix the thing, but why not do it live in a club? And the label's been great, they've been totally behind it. The people at the club have been even better. They've been working on press, promoting this thing. We're going to be recording the crowd, we're going to be videotaping, obviously we're going to record our sets live, and then we're going to bring all that back in the studio and put it together almost like a concert. You know, you're going to hear the crowd noise, you're going to hear the music, and then you're going to be able to go check out the video. Tuning Spork is actually producing a video for this thing professionally too, so pretty excited about it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this one. I mean, pretty much like our whole thought, you know, it's like, you know, we want to take a piece of audio, make it a photograph, and actually trap that moment of time and that vibe in the club.
One of the first things we have to do, of course, is pick the music, pick the selections we'd like. And that's not the kind of thing where you just pick the 14, 15 songs you want and you're done. You have to pick a ton of songs because there's several things that can go wrong. You got to try to license them, you got to get these labels to give you the rights. And some labels might give it to you, some labels might not. And the other thing is we're doing this thing live. So everybody might give you the rights to it, and then when you're actually doing the mix, you want to be spontaneous. You want to be able to change with the crowd, with the flow, with the vibe, whatever. So we need rights. We're actually getting rights for way more songs than we actually need. And then on the night, we're just going to kind of impromptu make the thing happen.
You know, you can't pre-plan how a vibe or a night's going to go. You know, it's like showing up to war, you know, you got this gun, this much ammo, but who knows what's going to happen. So yeah, we'll see who comes out alive at the end of this.
Yeah, the whole point is just to be as prepared as you can be, and then just let the spontaneous thing happen. The idea is to come at like a global music perspective as far as what we're actually going to put on the thing, but through a Chicago lens. So it's kind of what we've grown up with in the city, but not just playing only Chicago songs. Tracks that would fit in a Chicago vibe, but might be from a Chicago producer, but really they're from all over the world.
Techno and house, you know, they live together in the same home under the same roof. Yeah, it's pretty much like just, you know, we're just gonna put it together and, you know, we're see what comes out. Yeah, the thing that makes this mix compilation different, I think, from like all others right now is the fact that we're gonna actually step out and do it live and do it in a club and mic the room to capture everything in its entirety. You know, we're basically just going out on a limb. To me, it's like taking things back to the punk rock days, you know, when you would have that like bootleg cassette of a live band, you know, that you love listening to, and it had the crowd and the rawness all there captured in that moment, instead of like, you know, these like super clean mixes that are coming out now that are like fabricated by, you know, machines where the robots are doing the work for people, and, you know, we're just gonna step forward and do the thing. And hopefully, you know, by doing this, we're gonna, you know, shed some light back on the art of DJing, which is slowly becoming a forgotten art.
That mixing live music gives you an energy that even the tightest blend made by a computer couldn't do.
Me personally, I draw a lot of my influence from my everyday life and the things that, you know, I like to spend my spare time in, which is, you know, I read a lot of books. I'm still a huge comic book nerd. I read about 40 titles a month still. It's all about just the everyday thing, you know, what movies you watch that day. I mean, you know, it's pretty much just, you know, what's around you, your friends, you know, your life. You look at some of the greatest, jazz and blues musicians. I mean, a lot of their music was just basically the plight of their life and the hard times that they've been living in.
But I would say almost we're more inspired, especially when it comes to West Chicago youth, about other things that influence us. Politics, art, conversations that we have. We could all just be kind of spending one night, we totally get into some topic. 5 hours later, we're like, we gotta go to the studio right now and start working, because like we just have an idea all of a sudden about something, and it kind of gets you into a funk, it gets you into a mood, and you have to like exert that through what you do, and what we do is we make music.